Everybody, Coach John Daly here, back again. Today's date is Monday, January 4th, 2021. First Monday of the new year, and of course of January too. But it's a Motivation Monday game plan. Short and sweet for you. I got a text from Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V, who I've been following for a while. His podcasts, his posts, the stuff that he puts out there, the videos. Probably need to pick up his book. One of his books, probably, just keep connected with him that way. But he sent out a text to remind us that in 2021, a good thing is going to be there for us if we have the same focus, energy, efforts that we have here at the beginning of the new year. All these fresh ideas, all these... we're enthusiastic about doing some stuff, right? We want to get some stuff going. We want to make some changes. He says, have that same energy and effort and focus on March 10th, on September 23rd. So in other words, have it all year. Don't just look at here at the beginning of the new year, especially coming out of 2020. That's the other message that I kind of want to just remind you of, because even though I kind of talked about it before, on the previous podcast or two, that, hey, just because we turned into a new year, I don't think that of itself alone is going to change things for you. Listen to my buddy Sam Crowley here, okay, his podcast. He was reminding me that if I don't change my attitude, if I don't change the way I look at things, nothing's going to change. And for us just to think by turning the calendar, right, that things are going to get better for us and things will be, fixed. That's not going to happen, right? The investment that we need to make, our attitude has got to be improved. Even though I have a decent attitude most of the time, I know it's got to get better, right? I know it's got to get better. I know it's got to get better when times aren't so fun, when things aren't so good. That's when I know I need to have a better attitude, right? And so the things that I want to do that I've been doing over break a little bit more, and I started before break. I started before the end of the year. This year, 2020, this past year, I should say, started having me focus in on reading again, listen to podcasts, trying to do some stuff every day to start my direction in the day, in the morning, in a more positive direction. And that habit that I've started, I've continued with my little daily devotional that I read, the John Maxwell Daily Reader. Before I head out the door, and while I've been home, every morning I've been starting my mornings off with that. And it's helped, And it's also given me the fuel to understand that, John, you can do this, right? You can get some good habits going, and you can do some good things for yourself, which in turn, the people that I connect with, mainly my family, my wife and kids, my students, my coworkers, basketball players that I'm connected with, basketball coaches that I'm connected with, friends, everybody. I can bring more value. And that's the other thing that Sam mentioned, that one of his personal goals for this year, and it's all the time too, he'd be the first to tell you that he wants to do this all the time, is to be more significant to other people. Bring more value to other people, to those people that are around you, those people that you have connections with. Right? Raise the game a little bit. As Alan Stein Jr. talked about in his book, Raise Your Game. That should be something, I think, that if we look to be more significant in other people's lives, making more of a difference, being better day in and day out, just try and keep improving. I just finished John Gordon's book, Training Camp. Oh my God. Great story. It was one of those, I got it for Christmas. And so here it is about a week later. I was juggling three books. I put the other two kind of on hold, and because this training camp book just connected with me so much more. It was just tremendous. And I was in tears at the end. There were so many things that made sense to me. So many things that I connected with that just changed my view, my outlook on so many things. And that feeling that I have, that's what's going on in my life right now with that book, that center of gravity, so to speak. I gotta continue. I gotta figure out how to just keep riding that. Um, just a tremendous, valuable book. Um, and that book may not do it for you, but others might, right? So that would be another thing. Raise your game, increase the value of what you bring to the table every day, right? Even your own table, even the own image in the mirror, right? The person in the mirror that you're looking back at. Keep raising the value of what you bring to that person, yourself. Um, and bring that energy, bring that focus. Not just here at the beginning of the year of 2021 and so glad that 2020 is out of the way. Listen, like Sam brought up, 2020, if you just take a step back and look to see, it wasn't great as far as all the stuff, I will say, that happened. But look at the lessons, you guys. There's been never, I don't think, a more valuable year in my life. Top to bottom, beginning of January through the end of December, that have offered more lessons, right? And they have not been pleasant ones. But I think the value in 2020 is really underestimated compared to a lot of people just trashing it, right? A lot of people just throwing it down the garbage, right? As far as how horrible it was and how glad they are to get rid of it. If you're so focused on just getting rid of 2020 and thinking that 2021 is going to fix everything, you're mistaken. I don't think it's going to happen. I hope it does, but I don't think it will. You got to change your attitude, which I'm working on for me. You got to change what you're doing, create some new habits, which I need to keep reading, keep investing in myself, keep investing in lifting up my wife and encouraging her, encouraging my kids, my students, right? Everybody that I work with. I just need to keep encouraging and keep raising my game to bring more value this year and lead a life of more significance, more value. That's how you're going to make 2021, I think, one of the best years that you've ever had for whatever you want to do. And for me, there's a lot of things I want to do. Okay, so just a little kickoff this year. First Monday of the new year. First motivational game plan here on a Monday. And take it for what it's worth. Take some bits and pieces out of this. Okay, but just start looking to keep getting better. Just keep getting better. Have that same focus, energy, excitement here at the beginning of the year, all throughout the year, right? And it's not, you can't do it every day. I understand that, but don't go too far away from it, okay? I'm going to try. I know I'm going to have my bad moments, my challenging moments, my times that I get upset and worked up, but I do not want to stray too far from center of what I've been working on and improving and encouraging myself and others, and investing time in silent moments, reflection, prayer, just remembering purpose, right? Increase your purpose, you guys. Increase looking for your purpose, right? And that'll make just such a huge difference for you and everybody else in your life, I think, this year. Okay? All right, you guys. Hey, season number 5 of the podcast has started. Season 1 was half a year. And then I just started trying to think of, hey, new calendar year, that's a new season for me. So this is season number 5 of the podcast, which I just find outstanding, just amazing. And I want to thank you guys starting off this year, those of you that are listening day in and day out in all the different countries. It is humbling to see you guys investing your time, effort, energy, and focus into a guy like me who hasn't had all the answers. I still don't have all the answers. Again, I'm the messenger. I want to bring information to you and have that information make new connections and new insights to you as far as firing you up and making a difference towards those little puzzle pieces of success that you need to find your success, to find the directions you want to go in life and the people you want to hang out with and what you want to do. Finding that purpose, that's what I'm all about. But again, thank you so much. Please keep rating this wherever you listen to it. Give me a rating, okay? Whatever you think I deserve, 5-star, 4-star, 3, doesn't matter. Okay, again, not for me and my ego. I'm trying to always keep that in check, always be humble. But the more people can find this podcast, if I have more ratings, and if you share it with people that you think might get some value out of it. Okay, so again, I just love you guys. I thank you so much for your time and your investing, not only in me and encouraging me, but you're investing in yourself, because the stuff that I find I'm sharing with you guys. No problem. Like I have, in fact, I want to share stuff, right? That's why I'm doing this, right? And it's not me coming up with all these answers. It's just me sharing stories and pointing you in different directions to find stuff. Okay? John Gordon books, find them. The Coffee Bean, find it. Okay? Training Camp, definitely get it. There's others I got to read. The Energy Bus I read, The Garden, just fantastic stuff from John Gordon. Okay? Can't say enough about that guy. All right, you guys. Hey, I've rambled enough. You guys keep taking care of yourselves. Find me over on Facebook. As usual, Coach to Expect Success, Coach John Daly over there. Okay, the page. Got to do something different on there. Got to do something different. Got to come up something with more of the podcast, and zeroing in a little bit more on getting some connections to some different groups of people. My heart definitely has always been on basketball players, basketball coaches, students, and teachers. Right, parents too. So I definitely got to start coming up with some new connections with that. But over on Twitter, Coach to Success, Coach John Daly on Instagram, and coach2expectsuccess.com. Okay, Training Camp, that book is going to be on there, on the book list, right there on the homepage. Reach out on the homepage there, on the contact form. Okay, send me a quick message, send me a little bit of feedback, questions, whatever you have. All right, you guys, take care of yourselves and each other. We'll talk again soon. See ya.